Hey everybody! Welcome to the finale of Hat in Time. We're going to get started here. Well, we're going to start with some time rifts in the Alpine Skyline, and then we're going to go into the finale. And if there's time afterward, we'll look at the DLC level. So I can complain about it.
Because it is not as good as we hoped.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
It is adorable, though.
Yeah, it is. Well, and that's why we want to look at it at all, right?
Yeah.
And it's not, I don't know, the first mission's kind of fun. Okay, so we got on top of this cat house thing here.
Cat house.
Yeah, am I right? Let's go. Yeah, okay, and then there's the Twilight Bell thing. So crap. Okay, so we're just gonna pick free roam. Free roam!
Free bird!
Well, I'm leaving tomorrow. No, wait. If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? And this bird you cannot change. I'll stop. I promise. You can turn the stream back on.
Birds at the birdhouse.
Oh, what badges do I have on? Okay, good. Got my endgame build ready. It's been quite a journey, you know? I mean, it's a pretty short game, but... and the thing about the DLC being not that great is that it's worrisome, because now you gotta be like, oh no, is this the only time the game will be good? Well, it'd be like, I wished for more and now it all sucks.
We didn't know what we were asking for! We didn't know!
I don't know. I got some faith in these guys, but considering how long the initial game took, I think it's just that, like, the level of polish that makes this game so awesome is really time-consuming for them, and expecting them to crank out a chapter a year is probably going to be
Well, I
too
mean,
much.
I'm sure they had ideas that they wanted to put in, but they just ran out of time, or they couldn't figure out how to make it work, and it kind of shows in the DLC. It's not as polished as it could be. The pathfinding arrows in that are so confusing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's yeah.
It's dire. Like, I don't want to sugarcoat it. I mean, there's some rough stuff about the initial game too, but you're kind of willing to overlook it because the whole experience is so good. But my god, that DLC. And so that's the deal, right? I want to just be an unabashed fan of this thing forever and ever, but I might have to be like, it was good till the DLC started. And I don't want that to be the case. I love this game. Alright, you can't... Shipping off to Whore Island. That's not even a real place. Whee! But I don't know. I'm also hoping that it might just be a hiccup, right? And we could be like, oh well, you know, that first DLC was kind of rough, but they found their feet eventually. Like, I'm not about to throw, you know. Oh, okay, I looked at all the places with the... Oh, there it is. Right there. Right there.
Shiny thing. Cookie.
Oh boy. I don't remember much about the time rifts from here, but I bet they're hard, because it's the last area. So, we gonna find out, I guess. We'll find out together. What the hell? Oh, whoops. That was the wrong hat. The skin I chose for the time stop hat looks a whole lot like the brewer hat.
So it's blowing stuff up. Slow stuff down.
Yeah, substantially. I'm trying to remember if we did everything in, like, Mafia Town. I can't remember.
I don't even know.
You see that shit? Pro.
I mean, pro would be you're not messing up in the first place.
I didn't mess up. I used that to avoid the guy. I did!
Okay.
There's no respect for anybody with a vision. There's nothing I can do. You want a special order? You make it!
You make it!
That's it's a real pickle.
That's a real deal of a pickle.
I figured it out and then it didn't matter because I actually made the jump. So, woo! Another timepiece. Cha-ching. Oh hey, and a roll on the machine of fun. I'm not super big on that one. It's kind of cute, I guess. It's pink. Whoa.
What?
The endless, hideous
Ominous.
flares for the Dweller mask never cease to amaze me. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Hey, we got a color. The Freedom. It's Tom from America. Red and blue. It's close. It is actually named for Freedom Planet, and it is the colors of Lilac, the
Yeah, I was about
main
to say, they look
dragon.
more like brown and blue.
It's like, it makes her hair purple, and I have DLC that gives me Lilac's headpiece as well. Or not DLC, a mod that gives me Lilac's headpiece as well. But I'll keep it on for the rifts, but I'm gonna, you know, I'll take it off and go back to my normal color before the end of the game here. Okay, so I really need better. Okay, there's a blue up here on the side. There's that blue flag thing. That's a hint. And then, like, the big starey cat faces. It is not near the windmill, I don't believe. Or at the very least, it's not, like, that windmill in the background is not the windmill. And I know because the first time I played the game, I thought that it was, and I spent, like, hours fruitlessly looking around there and just like, oh, where the F is it? So, ta-da! Yeah, in a recent-ish update, they made it so that your, oh hey, here's the purple one, let's do that. They made it so that your palette, your chosen palette colors, actually affects the hats and not just your clothes and hair. And results are mixed. Sometimes it looks pretty good, sometimes it looks like this, so... Oh boy, it's one of these purple time rift jobbers. They always hide a page, like, right out front. There's only 5, maybe we can finish this one. You know, 100% it. You get that storybook at the end? You remember? Yeah. Yeah, so the purple ones we search through, we have to get golden pawns in order to open doors. And then we're looking for well-hidden pieces, or pages, if you will, from a storybook. And it explains the plot of the world we're in. Yeah. But they trick you. You know what? I don't think we have done, like, I don't remember doing some of the purple rifts, so I don't think we did any of the relic stuff. I'm just gonna, but that's okay, whatever. It's kind of optional, and we're just gonna call this one. I don't know that anybody wants to watch me do all of them anyway, so. Don't worry, my runs of Super Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie will totally be 100%. If I ever do a run of Banjo-Tooie, it will not be, most likely. Oh!
Shit.
Fucking cats! Cats. Back in the day, it's like cats. Okay, there's a secret weapon against these fuckers. And that is, you know, if you don't get caught on the ledge, you can use the time stop hat, and they're just kind of helpless. But you have to have unlocked the time stop hat first. Which I have done, but, you know, since it takes 32 pieces of yarn, it usually happens very near the end. You may have already done the stupid cat thing. There we go. Here's what I was after. And that chime means that it's enough. Whoa, there's a page over there. But how do we get to it? Nothing around the back. I wonder if we could just make a really huge, like, jump. What is it with collectathons and getting stuck on lips? There we go. Oh, and that wasn't a page at all. It was a golden pond. No! Everything I know is a lie! Whatever. Didn't get any pages, so I'm probably gonna miss. It's gonna suck. The whole stream's ruined. Due to my incompetence! If I had an audience, they'd be furious with me right now. Yeah, people watching later on YouTube, you know. Oh no. Ah! Eggs! Kill! Kill!
Everywhere
oh,
in
yeah.
this game, like, even in places where there doesn't seem like there should be lava.
Well, there was the lava cake in the main area, and this is like these rifts are kind of just a dreamlike,
I guess.
you know, representation of the whole. They're kind of the world beyond version of the
yeah, the upside down.
yeah. The Narnia. Sephiroth. How obscure do you think we can get with our fantasy dream world before absolutely nobody knows what we're talking about?
What was that weird one? It's all robots and shit. Autozam.
Autozam. Everybody knows Middle Earth. Thanks to The World Ends With You, there's a ghostly version of Shibuya, the Japanese fashion shopping district.
Nice.
Yeah.
Japanese.
That game is fucking rad, by the way, and I hear they're coming out. I think they're coming out with it for the Switch, which would be unbelievable.
Well, wasn't that a game that needed the dual screen?
Yeah, and I have no idea what they're gonna do with that, so... Whoa.
Did you clip into the wall?
Clipped into the wall.
Shit.
Sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. Alright,
G game designer. What were they thinking?
make up your mind. That's it. Okay. I don't know where the fucking door is. This time Rift has been a disaster. Well, okay. It's been less than perfect. It might as well be a disaster. As far as the all or nothing Intertron is concerned. Whoa.
You broke it.
Yeah, well, you think that because you see that. That's not how I sees it. This is not a new place. This is the old place. Teach me to just nip in real quick and do an endgame area. There it is. Sheesh. Gosh.
Gorge.
Gorge. Yup.
Yep.
Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to. Yup.
Oh god, no. Oh god, no. You're not. Why did you?
imagine him.
You know, I was happy.
This is.
For 2 weeks that I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Well, come on.
It was a different time. The lights was right.
Yeah.
The air was cool and crisp.
The future seemed so full of
It
promise.
seemed so hopeful. And
Yeah. Now I took it all away.
But now, despair settled in.
I don't know why you react so poorly to Goofy like singing along to the radio. To the girlies plowing.
Oh God, why? Why?
So hey everybody, Blue Shrike Creative, like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment. Support me on Patreon.
Oh yeah,
We don't have a Patreon.
yet. There absolutely will be a Patreon. You will all give to me your monies. Blow it on ridiculous like luxuries like food and clothes for my son.
Affording my rent this month.
Yeah.
Great episode of Binging with Babbage where he's showing his kitchen off.
Yeah.
He lived in the New York apartment, and he's like, and this here is a dishwasher. This is an incredible luxury in New York, and I really shouldn't be showing you this.
Someone's gonna rob my place.
Someone's gonna break into my shit and steal my fucking washing machine. Or my dishwasher. Dishwasher. But it was weird too. It was like a little half-size dishwasher. Like you could fit maybe a sheet pan and 4 or 5 plates. It's
Why bother?
apparently like so incredible to have one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just space at a premium, or?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
guess.
Yeah, that's what's awesome about the Midwest, man.
Yeah.
Affordable living. Rent is barely even like 2/3 of your income here.
You don't have to take out a personal loan.
Right? You don't have to go irrevocably into debt in order to afford to live someplace.
Yeah, you don't have to have 6 credit cards to live anywhere here.
Well, credit cards, or you could suck dick for shelter.
Oh yeah, that
Depends on how good you are at blowjobs, I guess. So,
too. Yeah, I hear being homeless is decent here in the summer, not so much in the winter.
yeah, I don't know that being homeless is like great anywhere, but
No,
it's,
but
except California. I don't know. I've
sunny there all.
well, and they're just like their local laws are pretty like friendly about it. By which I mean they just don't like try to harass you out of the state.
Right.
Like everywhere else
Friendly
does.
Until you get into the inner city and then they have homeless spikes on everything so you can't lay down or
Well, that's why like California doesn't have that. That's
Oh,
why
really?
that's why it's considered friendly. Is because they don't.
East Coast.
Those exist almost everywhere else. Like it's just that California, certain places in California, I guess, probably not the whole state, but like down by LA and whatnot. I have friends who've been homeless and stuff, and some who might be homeless again soon. It's the circle of life. That's what happens when you hang out in a lot of mental health support chats.
Right. Well, so what happens when you have mental health issues in a society that just thinks you should pick yourself up by the bootstraps because that's the American way.
Quit being sick.
Quit being
and,
sick.
Yeah.
Stop sucking at life because your parents suck at teaching.
Well, I don't blame anybody for their individual attitude, I guess, just because there was a lot of stuff that I believed, whoa, that shouldn't happen. There was a lot of stuff that I believed just growing up, because it's what I was taught, and I didn't really have cause to reevaluate it until my own life put me in that position myself. And so I feel like there's an alternate version of me out there somewhere that's just as much of a dick as I ever was when I was 15 because I never had to learn, you know?
Yeah.
And I think there are people who are still in that position just because they don't know any better. There are other people who do know and are just hard-asses. You know, they can fight me IRL. Meet me in the parking lot of the Kmart at 2 a.m. You can bring knives, but no guns.
Are there even any Kmarts left?
Oh.
Might have been switched to Walmart.
Oh, hey, I made it.
But then, I mean, you have the issue where you gotta wait for somebody else to finish their fight before you can start your fight.
Right.
So
Well, there's a ticket. Like you have to you have to sign up ahead of time and then get properly billed. You need a hype man, you know. You
right,
gotta
right. And then there's like, okay, so you're waiting for your number to be called. You're the next one in line, but the police have shown up and there's an ambulance there, and they have the fire truck hosing down the blood so that...
right. And you gotta pick a different Kmart, because... Okay, so it looks like he was following this really big arrow in the stars. And he found...
Jesus?
Yeah, the birth of our Lord. And he climbed the cliff to find the Christ child.
Oh, and
but as he reached the top...
flags are like his pythons that he stuck into the... That's cool.
That is cool. But as he reached the top, he could not possibly be prepared for what he found there. He opened his eyes and glimpsed the horror of... Oh, I only got 3 pages. Okay, well, look it up online. See, people were worried about spoilers watching this series, but you really don't have to be. I'm not that good. Oh, that's cool. See, this is a cool hat, but it's for the sprint hat, because all of the cool hat flares are for the sprint hat.
Yeah.
And I already have the dinosaur hood for the sprint hat. And I'm never replacing that. Ever. Ever! See that? Really cute one. Also a sprint hat.
Ladybug?
Yeah, the ladybug headband. Right? They don't seem like they should be sprint hats.
Yeah. I like that other one made sense. It's kind of like the like steampunk goggles when you're riding around your motor scooter in 1600s Victorian England
Right.
or some shit.
Yeah, it's like a racing racing goggles. I think it's based on like the old 1920s car attire. You know what? I'm just gonna take this one. It's fine. I'm not gonna equip it because I like the dino hood better, but it's cool. I'll add it to my collection. It's cute. Maybe I'll like have shoes that match with it at some point. And all right, now back to that thing we were doing. Because we gotta get the one near the blue flags. Oh god, I have no fucking idea. Because I know that cat thing is somewhere, but the birdhouse? Yeah, there's cats near the birdhouse. That's where I'm gonna check near first.
Well, that's where they get their food. From the birdhouse.
Oh, that makes sense, right? They'd be looming around outside the birdhouse.
I mean, unless they're sparrows, in which case, you know, sparrows like to dive bomb the shit out of cats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. And then they're like, "You'll always remember this is the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow." Yeah. See what I did there?
The birds at the birdhouse steal shiny things.
Okay, but the blue flags aren't anywhere to be seen around here. I don't think that's it. Let's take a look around a little bit.
See all the blue flags. The blue flags are behind wherever you're...
Right, but I'm saying they're not even in the background. Right, like... The blue flags are nowhere around. They're on a different entire side of the mountain, so... We'll look around till we find those. Yeah, and the windmill. And so if the blue flags are going to be behind me, I think I gotta go toward the lava cake. What?
To the left. No,
No, I'm going back so I can fucking look. You said
right there. To the left.
the left?
What are those?
Oh. What the hell? Okay. Well, maybe those are the ones in the background. Damn it. Alright, well, birdhouse is what I thought of, so we should check that out. Oh, I missed the hook shot. Ah! Sweet death! Alright then. Checking out the birdhouse. Dirty. Dirty, 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 dirty.
Standard.
Standard! That is one of my favorite episodes of South Park. The one where they go to Aspen on family vacation, and Stan gets pulled into like an 80s movie because the hot ski champion wants to like challenge him to a
Even
race.
though he's like,
and,
you know, 8.
yeah, and not good at skiing.
Not good at skiing.
And then
If you pizza when you meant to French fries, you're gonna have a bad time.
But my favorite is that he totally wins the race because Dick Dastardly stops to cheat, which is exactly how it works in all the old cartoons and shit too. Oh, here, the Purloined Village. Oh, hey, we missed a treasure chest here anyway. It's probably a rift token or something. Whee! Well, I should have said something earlier.
Okay, don't die.
Alright. Thank you. See, I made it that time.
Oh, okay. Don't die. Just say it every 30
Just
seconds.
constantly. Oh no.
What did I just fucking tell you?
Well, I didn't die, so... so I guess it worked. I'm there to be my acerbic life coach. Ah, God! Hey, you hadn't said it in a while.
Fine. Die whenever you want. I don't fucking care anymore. You're on your own.
Oh, God. I really, really hate these cats. They aren't the most lethal enemies in the game, but they're way worse than stuff that just kills you.
Does it have a scary cat face on it?
Yeah. I think it's up there. Could be. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Okay, not here, but architecture looks right. So I think we're in the right zone. There's that windmill, and there's... I don't know where the blue flags are. They're way over there. You don't think there's like 2 cat villages, do you?
Oh,
Oh, God.
I've never played this game.
Yeah.
The fact that you're taking any advice from me is probably advice.
Oh! You dick! My fucking hat back! Yeah! There's only one place you can find justice. The streets of Cat Town. Hold on. We can check the photo. Or we could. Should be able to. I can see it over there. I feel like I gotta be close. Also, I still haven't found the treasure chest here, so I don't feel like I've exhausted all the possibility in this area, you know? Yeah. Let's try a stupid risky jump. Oh, well, for one thing, there's the treasure chest. Whee! Hey, a rift token. I was right. Okay. Well, there is... another branch on these, but... I just don't know where we're gonna find more cat architecture. Because that's very clearly prominent in the picture, you know. I am the cat whisperer. God, I was playing Super Mario 64 earlier today too, so I keep trying to like side flip. Yippee! Man. Like, there's that big thing, and the thing, the thing. It's just, it seems correct. I don't... That's the mysterious time mesa. What's over there? I really wish I could like zoom in.
Yeah.
This needs a binoculars badge. Alright. I'm gonna try over by the lava cake.
Yum.
Filled with molten chocolate goo. As always, this splash art is amazing. I also like the visual representation of the hookshot coming out of the umbrella, so it gives you like some idea. Oh no. Well, now I gotta go back. Boom, 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 boom. I see like shinies around, but I don't need any more yarn, so... Right. Yeah, that's yarn. Okay. Because there's that blue flag to go in the background. And there's the windmill, but, you know, again, I don't think it's the windmill, I just think it's a windmill. But, I could be wrong, I don't know. Gosh. That may not be reachable. Oh, here we go. Let's back up a little bit here. I think there's a treasure chest here with a rift token in it too that I missed earlier, but I don't need to like, you know, just for the stream and all. They're fun to find because you can use them for things. Oh! Oh, I didn't. The double jump input didn't work. Wait, where? What?
This heat is great. Oh, it's even hotter to the right.
Oh, there we go. Double jump. Okay, there we go. Okay, this looks kind of promising. Oh, this is the mystifying time mesa. God damn it. This is... I don't know the name. We did the birdhouse one, I think. No, wait, shit. Which one? I don't remember. They have names, but, you know. I believe it's the second blue time rift. Yeah, look it up. Nobody wants to watch me fumble around here for the next hour, so...
Curly Tail Trail.
That's probably it.
This heat is great.
It's also a great name.
A lazy toboggan.
Okay. sounds correct. Why is the Lazy Paw Gang not hanging out in the Purloined Ridge is my question. Well, we're back at Goat Village, so...
Along those horns, open up some new routes.
Bye! Get some use out of my extremely overpowered Time Stop hat. Go right pose.
There's a horn at the top.
Looking for Curly Tail Trail. And, you know, No Tail Trail. And, Shemp. That's right, I went with Shemp, and not that other guy. Do you know Dr. Shemp in Spyro the Dragon is named after the concept of a fake Shemp? Which is when, after Shemp died, but they still had to use scenes they shot with him to make Three Stooges episodes, they would just show like a guy who looked kind of like Shemp from the back for a minute, right? And he was a fake Shemp, and he would be like wearing like sunglasses, and right. And so, Dr. Shemp, I believe, is not actually a doctor, and he just wears like sunglasses and thinks he's so cool. God, we gotta, like that I want to play on stream when the remastered for that comes out. Or hell, maybe the old one? I didn't play the old one.
Yeah, the only information I'm finding about this is that, it's, in the Curly Tail Trail on top of one of the villages.
That isn't very helpful.
Yeah. Here's a YouTube video.
Oh boy. Well, I guess I'm looking for Curly Tail Trail then. That's okay, I've looked a bunch of places. Okay. So we take the blue flags toward the windmill. Or we don't. We got the volume off so we can't hear the guy going like, "Hey, what's up, folks? It's your boy Skull Assassin."
Oh no. This is Red Devil Dazzy 2007, which is even better.
Whoa, is this an 11-year-old kid? Or is putting your birth year in your screen name just a thing old people did? Old people like us. Gotta keep the camera moving, make interesting content.
Oh, God.
Okay, so it's down that ways. No problem. No problem. Low rates, refinancing. You know what? We need to get back to the Goat Village. Oh hey, we're there. That was fast.
Sweet.
I mean, Death Warp, that was intentional. Oh wait, crap, no, we're right here again. It's amazing how I can, like, win and lose again, and not even, like, have anything change at all. Just as I'm sitting there thinking. Or not, as the case may be. Oh, what? Why? You see, she was bonking on the thing with the hook shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and blame that on the game designers.
No.
They should have known that I would be too clumsy to do that and made it easy. Also, fault of the game designers right there. They knew that. That's why they put the health there as an apology. Alright, man, I was in such good form when I started, and now I'm like, oh hey, a treasure chest.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that was there and I meant to get it. We cleared the goat refinery. Which, what?
They refined goats?
Yeah,
Or...
out of what? Into what? I suggest you try the Pony Farm on Route 401. Merely take a left at the rendering plant. Wow, this is a long way. Where's the kill plane? Okay. There we go. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow? Oh my god! I'm doing so poorly. Oh hey, I said not to equip that. Why did it equip it? I demand to speak to the manager. You know, I feel that within our lifetimes, the phrase "the customer is always right" will just completely vanish. Be gone.
The old windmill is
I mean, we already have a subreddit called Not Always Right, and it's pretty damn popular among people who work almost exclusively with retail, so...
I mean, it has the same problem a lot of online storytelling fora do.
Yeah, well, that happens, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, it's like...
I clapped when it happened! It's like, no. Nobody
And
does
then
that.
the manager gave me the day off, and the other nice customer gave me a $100 bill, and everyone clapped. And was like, yeah.
All the coworkers I hate were fired, blah blah blah.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
it didn't happen.
It's like, so on the one hand, I can't blame people for not being 100% truthful, because if you're telling a story, you need to tell a good
Right.
fucking story. And that means sometimes you fudge things, and you give it a nice payoff, and you make it work in storytelling structure. But,
I mean, just try to not make it so obvious when you're
Right.
making shit up.
but the problem that you run into in any, like, upvote, downvote system, or virality, or whatever, is just that fake stories can always be more interesting than the truth, because they don't have to contend with real shit that happened, right? And so that means that the top 4 or 5 most upvoted answers in any Ask Reddit post are absolutely guaranteed to be not true. If it's, popular enough. And the more good the story is, and the more enjoyable the post is, the less likely it is to be true, which sucks. Because you want it to be true, it's a good story. And so I feel like Not Always Right suffered from kind of the same thing, right? There are genuinely some people in there just with, like, their stories of that dickhole coworker who could never get fired, but it is more than just completely eclipsed by the people who were like, so some old lady came in and saw me holding hands with my lesbian girlfriend and was like, Jesus wouldn't like that very much, and then I turned my baseball cap backwards and blew her mind, and she died of a heart attack on the spot. And then everybody clapped and was like, we hated that bigoted old bitch anyway. Here's $50.
It's 50.
Which is wish fulfillment, I'm sorry. Bigoted old people don't die of heart attacks of shock, they stick around and vote.
Drain Social Security yet more.
Hey, that's not an entitlement, that's money they worked for, and then took out at a 4 or 5 to 1 ratio above what they put in. It's okay though, we're never gonna get to retire, so we won't make the same mistakes they did.
we won't be allowed to.
No. Windy Passage. Hey, that's
Yes,
the start. Okay.
yes. Good.
Wait,
We're
shit.
getting close.
No, but this is the windmill. This isn't...
Yeah, no, keep.
Keep going? Up? Okay.
So basically, there's a house up here that has an ice thing that
Okay.
you can jump off of.
And it'll launch me
It'll launch you, so
to the curly tail trip. Oh, see, now this is me going too far. I gotta back off. That means I'll get another shot at all these pawns I'm missing, though, so that's nice. So this thing here, there's like nothing to it, right? You just kind of drift back and forth. But since it's not, like, required, it's just to get some extra pawns while you're drifting around. Oh, I see. Okay. I was, like, right on top of it and everything. It's just to get you some extra pawns. So it's like a fun thing to keep you engaged while you're doing these cool glidey deals, but it's not like, you know. They don't expect you to like fight a boss that way or something. Okay. This one will be at the time. Curly Tail Horn Trail.
So I think it's basically just this first house on the left here.
Okay. Fuck you, cats! How are you, gentlemen? First house. But we'll look around a little bit. At least I know I'm in the Curly Tail Trail now. Curly Tail Horn Trail. Cats be saying this when he is master of all world. Well, you were a Smurf all belong to Smurf. Oh boy, that is maybe the most obscure reference I could possibly make on this stream. I'd be very surprised if anybody got that at all. I mean, I'm sure people know what all your base is, just specifically the $50,000 Zig. Feel free to look it up, it's old school albino black
Are we
sheep.
having a game to Smurf here?
Whoa, Shakespeare. We must be having a game to Smurf here. If you're really into, you know, all your base, feel free to look it up.
Right. And the Smurfs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They be saying this.
You see that? You see that? They stole my hat as I was on the fucking ice thing to get. They need my hat for, and then this happened. Oh man, I forgot all about the World 4 time rifts. This is hell. Okay, it's not that bad. I should really save my hyperbole because I'm going to be doing Super Mario 64 on stream at some point. And get away! Get away! No!
They're everywhere. Why are there so many? Oh shit! There he is.
Oh! It was a trap.
He's in the same room. Oh god!
God! Not more than one, please. Oh my god. Hey, I bounced on one. Fuck! What is the point of this? Why are they using it? Okay, we need to start, murdering again. Ah! Wow, that one just hit me. Didn't steal anything.
I'm sure he tried.
Yeah.
He is a cat here. I mean.
Right. Oh, hey, that seemed to trigger, like, it stopped the doors, so maybe I had to kill them all. Maybe they were hip to my just time stop and run past them tricks. Well, hey, there's all the time rifts in Alpine Skyline, and we're missing 3 timepieces still. It's only 9:20. I don't know. I'll take that hat. Okay, so I'm gonna... think, rather than hunt down every single other relic timepiece, we are going to call it, and we're going to head into the final area. What do you think, dear?
Sure.
Okay, so first things first, we got to equip our best sprint hat, and our best ice hat. That's the Yeti for sure. Normal time stop hat. Normal dweller mask, his cute foxes. And yeah, we can use that brewing hat. And then we want to switch back to our regular coloration. Then we are prepped. Let us go face our destiny. So, we are going to... Oh, I should check my badges too, okay. Because I want the projectile badge for the last fight. But, that's... I don't want it for the area leading up to the last fight, so... This is also... Since the game is freeform open-ended, they need to make sure you have enough of the good hats to actually reach the ending. So that's why this little section here, right? However... You can totally just jump over that barrier. Speedrunners do it. I mean, I can't, but they can. Speedrunners also skip, like, basically the entire last level.
Well, yeah. Okay.
So here we
On
are.
the roof.
As people may have forgotten, last time, Mustache Girl snuck in, stole a whole bunch of our timepieces, smashed them all together, and created this crazy, like, horrifying hell world. And now we're going to storm her evil time castle. And legit, I really, really love this. This section is great. It's a nice ending to the game. Very satisfying. Fairly difficult. But not so hard that, like, you're going to be sitting here for the rest of time if you're not a platforming god, so...
I mean, you will be sitting here for the rest of the time if you wait in line like a pleb.
Yeah, we're number 153, 154, 155, 156. There's an achievement for doing this like a billion times, but I'm not
I've been in hot
Yeah.
kitchens before, but this is something else. I don't know how you're not breaking a sweat, but I'm really cooking.
Am I right,
Maybe
folks?
you can skip the queue and
Yeah.
find out who's the head chef here, kid.
It's Gordon Ramsay. Run.
It's just like Dime Island covered in lava. Different.
No, it's not.
So hot out here, my liquid is almost boiling.
So you said there was a lot of lava. This is the lava level.
Mafia, relax and live on island time. In 5 o'clock there. Always.
Oh yeah. Drink you some beers.
Menacing oppressive home. Not to fall in any lava, kid.
Thanks. Yo, what's up?
Hey, kid. How's that soul of yours? Still rattling around in there? I'd love to know who thinks they're a big enough deal to judge me. So I've taken a few 100 souls. Big deal. Do us all a favor, kid. Go check out who thinks they're better than us and hit them. I don't usually advocate that kind of thing, but this is pretty authoritarian.
Yes, so subtext here is that Mustache Girl, Mustache Kid, whatever, she has used the timepieces.
Maybe I could have done better.
Greetings, fellow alleged criminals. There are very many of us.
And you'll recall that her deal was that she wanted to use the timepieces to fight evil and do good. And so she's gathered everyone in the entire
and then
world
she created this abomination.
and declared herself God and is now judging all of the damned souls.
I
So
gotta be frank. Of all the places I've been visiting, this is unquestionably the worst. You've gotta go in there and show that girl who's boss so that I can get back on the moon. The moon was much more fun than this. I believe in you, kid.
I don't know, low gravity platforming though. Oh, that was Super Mario Odyssey. Never mind. There is no moon level here.
Burning bright.
Well, of course you're happy about it.
This is perplexing. Why have we birds been gathered here? Do you know, fellow criminal?
I probably am a criminal, to be
What are
fair.
we being judged for?
Christ.
Crimes.
All our movies were wholesome action flicks.
Good Glad to see you, darling. Nice to know I'm not the only superstar waiting around this tawdry place. Slide on up past those doors and find out who's calling the shots, won't you?
Here's a hint. She built a golden statue of herself out front.
You've been waiting in this line how long, and you don't know?
Tell you too lost. What is this place? I've never broken a law in my life. Oh, whoever they are, I'm not gonna be judged by some mustached, heartless, hood-wearing, statue-posing, castle-dwelling, ticket-giving picnic!
Whoa, dude.
Calm down, man.
Right, language.
We are all here for crimes. Allegedly. What alleged crime did you commit, fellow criminal? What legal term would you use to describe your crime?
I got this one. Well, there's no dash. See, not like stealing. I was just too much like a guy named Larson. I was kinda larceny.
Okay.
Or petty larceny, I guess is the legal term.
I see. So, this is the face of...
We'll burn together soon.
You're really not getting to work on time.
Shooting. Judged on crime or cooking? Not sure which is scary.
Guys.
Mafia relax and judge. Make anxious.
Well, you gotta do a lot of things to ship on time. I get that.
I've never done a crime in my life.
Maybe if I would just quit worrying about syntax, one of my projects would fucking finish. You know, that is something to consider, is that I try to get every detail perfect, and, you know, I love this fucking game, and they didn't, and that's, you know, sanctioned for my own laziness, frankly. So speedrunning tactic is to leap over to there, you can run between that column and that wall, clip up through the roof, and slide across the entire level without doing any of this shit. But we ain't doing that.
Yeah, well, it's risky too, because sometimes it doesn't work,
Yeah.
and you get stuck in the wall.
Yeah.
Or alternately, you get going sliding just fine, but then if you hit the controller wrong, then it'll send you off into the vibrating void.
Yes. So, I should point out real quick, the time stop hat is generally, like, optional, but it's so useful for this level. There's a lot of really nasty timed obstacles, like these fucking things. And the time stop hat can make them a lot easier. Unless you do this, being that incompetent takes, like, a lot of...
It's a lifetime of practice.
Is there a reward for that, or am I just... Okay. Yeah, that was my, that's my credit. I'm a gaffer. I just keep fucking up. Ah! Hey, fuck you, owl. Yeah, they fight you in this. I think there was supposed to originally be a level where you fought the owls, and then they made it into stealth instead. And they didn't want to waste the enemy design, so they have you fight them here with a really paper-thin excuse, which I'm cool with. I really am. Harder than it looks because all of your special movement is disabled while you're doing that. While you're holding that thing. You can't double jump, you can't dash. Okay. You're supposed to use the little platform on the side, whatever. Sounds slow. This is a speed run, need I remind you all? This part can be pretty difficult unless you just, you know, do that. I'm wise to your tricks. Okay, gotta concentrate a little because this area is kind of tough. So... which means I'm going to be reciting poetry. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves, did gyre and gimble in the wabe. Old Mimsy were the borogoves, and the momrads outgrabe.
I will be quoting in the night garden.
Oh no. In the night garden, man. Iggle, Piggle, and Upsy Daisy wanted to play with the ball. Oh no, it's the Ninky Nonk!
It's the Ninky Nonk. We're going to ride the Pinky Pong. These are the Hahoos.
Here's a little fun game to play for yourself at home. Find out which of those we made up. Spoilers? None of them. Oh, I forgot about this. So the checkpoint is back there, so if you fuck any of this up, you gotta redo the whole... Yeah. And these, I got through here first try earlier, because I was, you know, pretty good, but, that doesn't always happen? I could use the time stop hat to slow them down, but they do a tricky deal here where you need to... If you do that, you need to rapidly switch between the Dweller Mask and the... Oh, dicks. Set me up for the perfect belly... No! It's a nightmare, and just like that, I'm back in Nom. Alright. Charlie is everywhere. Oh, right. So there's a trick to that room, which is don't walk directly into the wall of lava. It's a little tricky. As you can see, I didn't get it first try there. It's frame perfect. But I try to show off the tricks when I can, but you know, I just... sometimes... Oh, and here's an excellent place for this bad boy. Yeah. You... It's almost like it's the last freaking level or something. Nope. You think? Alright, now this is a good spot to abuse the time stop hat. Like this whole last sort of section. And as I... Oh! That was the wrong angle. I know it may be kind of hard to figure out what went wrong there if you're at home, but what happened was I aimed the wrong direction. Also, in true 3D platformer style, you can skip a lot of this stuff if you're just like really good at getting the maximum height and length jumps. I'm actually really sad that speedrunners almost immediately found a way to skip this whole level because I would love to see somebody take a skilled crack at it. Alright, so here we are. We need to...
On her throne of ill-gotten timepieces.
Yes. So I'm wondering if we'll... I think we're good. This is a good loadout. Okay.
I didn't punch old man for like 2 days straight that one time.
Oh wow! What a touching story! Just kidding. Bad guy, next! I said next!
Sup, bitch?
Oh, it's you. You've been kinda a selfish little pest, but you haven't actually stood in my way. You get to go on. You're a good guy, I guess. Go on! You get to live! Next!
I'm sorry, but I'm true neutral, and I just hate paladins so goddamn much.
Excuse me! Don't you dare get anywhere near me. I don't think you quite understand who's in charge, little missy. You know, I was willing to forgive you. I once thought we were gonna be best buds. But nope, you turned out to be rotten and selfish. Save the planet from bad guys. Psh, who needs that, am I right? Look at all I've done without you. I've restored justice. I am the justice. No more bad guys. Ever.
It's kind of sad because you feel like she probably came across this point of view by growing up in Mafia Town.
I don't don't need you. This planet doesn't need you. Nobody will miss you, and nobody will care.
Okay.
Fine, whatever. Give my fucking timepieces back.
I'm the bad guy, and I'll show you how this justice system deals with bad guys.
Also, you totally smoked weed that one time. Okay, phase 1. Her boss theme is pretty kick-ass. It's no, you know, your contract is expired, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna need to concentrate. I'm getting my ass kicked here. I should probably shut up. It's all you, man. You gotta carry the...
Once upon a time.
Don't worry, cutscenes are skippable, so this won't. Pretty quick to retry.
Excuse, don't.
Alright.
No, look at it. You.
Hey, those are very valuable. Knock that off.
You need those to get home. What the fuck, dude?
I only have 40 of them. Okay.
No, apparently you have enough to, you know, make a throne out of them.
Yes! Oh, I got her. Ow, ow. Those are hard to aim. Ow! Son of a bitch. Daughter of a bitch, I guess. See, she has a homing attack too. This is the deal. Her kit mirrors yours. She has a lot of your same powers. I mean, she's got her own shit going on too, because she, like, used the timepieces to make herself a god, which I apparently can't do? Oh.
Or won't do, for whatever reason. Like, you're the Doctor Who that
Right.
has all this mystical power, but you don't want to use it, because it would be wrong.
Mustached girl is not welcome here. Mafia say get lost.
That's right, get lost! No one wants you here. Isn't that right, big lad?
This alternate reality stinks. Get lost.
Get lost! Ain't that right, gang? Get lost! Get lost!
You suck!
Yeah, get lost!
I don't...
What? But I'm fixing everything. No more bad guys. Why can't you see that I'm doing this for all of us? How can you stand behind these people? They're crooks, criminals, and you're helping them. This ends now.
I want to make it very clear that I'm not helping the cat bandits. They can all fucking roast.
Yeah.
If you want to get them first, I'll let you go.
Right.
Okay, that was first phase. Now things really heat up. Oh, wait. I have a trick for this. Oh, where did my hats go? There we go. Yeah. Ow. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's the deal. She has your projectile badge laser, so you've got to... You don't really have to. It's actually probably better to use the brewing hat, because it just has that arc to it and everything. But, I like to make it kind of a... Ow!
Ancient Egyptian laser.
Right. Ah! You can interrupt her if you know...